This, I think I can just, okay, so there are like a bunch of people, like a technical team that would help you actually do all this thing. Yeah, apne aap to nahi hoga. There is like a big team that a DOP has. Some of them work on these rigs or the grips which holds the camera or the lights and stuff. A DOP needs to know how all these things work so he can like instruct people to use it in a certain way. Like a DOP has to go through a learning curve of all these things to reach a stage where he can command us like a number of people and confidently tell ye karo, ye karo. Because like ultimately, like if you don't know your stuff, like I'll talk about it later. But yeah. Once this, I think she talks very fast, but again, like it's a small introduction to grips and rigs.
Both the grip and electric teams work together as an arm of the camera team. The gaffer, Best Boy Electric, and electricians work with the cinematographer to design the lighting. And the key grip, Best Boy Grip, and grips work with all the non-electrical equipment for the lighting and camera departments. The electrical lighting technicians, or ELT, are responsible for getting light, but also power to the.
So yeah, the electrical department is mostly, so these guys are talking in terms of like how it works in the Hollywood or like even in European countries and stuff. Over in India, like you will have a lighting department which would have a gaffer and electricians, and I'll talk about all of them later on. Like there will be an electrician who will then take care of the kitna use over electricity and like short circuit वगैरह ना हो जाए, and like he's in charge of like safety and stuff. So another thing is I feel is again in my first definition I had mentioned how this is for like motion pictures, which you're working in the field of motion pictures, which means that the camera can move and when the actors can move. So if a camera has to move, there are like multiple devices or equipments which can be used, and then there are like certain specific people who helps a DOP in whatever setup that is required and in whatever way the camera needs to be moved. So I think this video explains it well, I feel. Yeah.
One of the keys to creating so-called cinematic footage comes from the way in which the camera is positioned and how it moves during a shot. The grip on a film set is responsible for the technical execution of these moves using various rigs and pieces of gear, which have become standardized across the film industry. In this video, I'll look at a few of the
So yeah, you won't always be lucky enough to like have a proper grip team with you, but if you once you reach a stage where like you're working on projects which have budgets to get like fancy track trolley and crane and those kind of equipment, then there will be a certain bunch of people who will come and like help you with all this stuff. The way you move your camera can again change the meaning of your images. Even to do that, there is a lot of people who will be responsible and like who will make it happen.